What's up, YouTube? This is Shaylin with 8-Bit Co-op, and I am here kind of highlighting a game that's on Kickstarter. It's called Dwindle, and it's by Rabid Troll. Looking at the demo, it seems really exciting. It's a psychological thriller game where you're trying to save the miners who are on your crew. You're a foreman. I did go in and play with it a little bit just to be able to get control of, get master of the controls. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in so we can see how it plays.
Don't know how long we've been down here. Don't know the last time I saw the sun. My mining crew's trapped. We're low on food and water. Deadly gas, floods, collapses threaten us. All we have left is our hope. And even that has begun to dwindle.
Foreman, your miners are stressed. Talk to them to soothe their anxiety. Assign them to explore the mine through the foreman's table. Use wall torches to light your way and your map to guide you. Escape the mine. Okay, so this character right here is you. You're the foreman. And these are the miners that you've managed to collect. One of the things that I've found out is every time that you start the game, it starts brand new. And that's probably because it's a demo version. The table that they were talking about is right here. This is your mine. And the way you control your characters is just by clicking and dragging. Now over on the other side, you see status. He's well rested, completely satiated in terms of food, and peaceful and content. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and start assigning these guys to go ahead
God will protect me in this task
and explore things.
Hey, on that.
These are retrievals. This is explore. So you can retrieve things. You have a crafting table, and then these are collapses. You have to clear the collapses. Okay, let me turn that down a little bit. So in order to clear the collapses, you have to have the pickaxes to be able to do it. You can get pickaxes, torches, canteens, stone, wood, and these are dead miners, which we don't want. So we're going to go ahead and use all of our miners up to try to clear this collapse.
Okay.
And then we are going to go and see what's going on in this room real quick. This is your crafting table. You can craft torches. I kind of think this is cool to have to get mats and make things. So now I have 3 torches. So if I send someone out to explore, they can take a torch. You can also make additional pickaxes. Okay, hold on. That noise is a little bit high. Okay. Return to game. And you can see them over here working. You can see the people coming back. So you also can go out and explore. You have a helmet lamp, which the others don't, but you can light the torches so that it helps when they do come and explore. Okay, so let's go see what's in this room that they explored. Let's light it up a little bit. You see in the middle there's a cave-in with a flood. You heard him talk about the floods and the cave-ins in the intro. Let's see what else we have here. It looks like we got another tunnel there, and we got another tunnel there. And as you explore, you'll be able to find other things to be able to use to survive. So right here's retrieval. This is food retrieval, this is salvaging, and these are the explore things again. So, okay, so let's go ahead and light this up a little bit, and then we'll go back and assign people to come out and retrieve some of this stuff. You can only send them out through your foreman's table. You see the water right there? That's kind of crazy. But in order to get the mats and stuff to live and to make more pickaxes, because your pickaxes do break, you have to go out and explore and send people out as well. You see, they're still working on that. So the 4 people we have, we're going to send her, Cammy, there. We're going to send Yaomai there. We're going to send her, Sister Mary Dolores, who looks
God will protect
pretty
me
rough,
in this task.
there. And them
Consider
there. Now, what'll happen with the clearing is they'll clear one section and then they'll go back. So if you have something with multiple sections like this, you have to send them back out to go ahead and clear. So we're going to put the 3 back on there.
Fine. I'm not lifting anything heavy. Right, on that.
And I don't know what this guy over here is doing. He's just chilling right now, I guess. Maybe he's resting or eating. If they're resting or eating, they will drop off of the roster. So, okay, let's go see what these people have found in terms of other paths. I don't like just sending my people out. I like to go out as well, because then I get a feeling for the layout. Now, one of the things is about this game is it's what would you do to survive? Because in this type of situation, this is like a survival situation, you're going to have to make decisions that significantly impact other people. So much so that their life is potentially in your hands, especially as the foreman. So I'm going to go ahead and light this one up. And it gets to be a fairly sprawling, almost dungeon crawler. So I went this way. I can see this stuff down here. I'm going to grab some of this stuff and then in this room, light it up and then run back. If you come out here, it's best to go back with something. So let me go ahead and hit this light right there and then see where... The map, by the way, is pretty accurate, so this stuff, and you can scroll in too. I'm going to have to see where this is. The one thing that is difficult for me is I am what's called directionally challenged. You can ask Battalion. I have problems keeping directions in my head. Okay, you see the box right there? You just click on it, and sometimes the clicking is hinky, and you notice that that disappeared. So let's see. It should be, the food should be right around here somewhere. Oh, you see it on the ground there? Right there? Okay. So since I grabbed something, I'm going to go ahead and run back. And you're just traversing along the hallways. Let me see, where are we? Okay, so you go to the dead end and then you turn. That's just the easiest way to remember. That looks like the dead end, and you turn. Now, I have gotten seriously lost in these. Oh, I bet you I went down that hallway right there. I came to this part right here. Okay, let me... Maybe... Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I took a left at Albuquerque, and I probably shouldn't have. I came down this hallway right here. But, look what I found. So, I'll pick that up since I'm on the way. And to refresh your map, you just turn it off, turn it on, the little icon disappears, so. And that is a perfect example of me being directionally challenged. Yay! Okay, so let's finish going up and in here. But all these little cubby holes can hide something, and that's why, you know, you got to use your map very frequently. So, and I bet you they're done digging out some of that wall, the next chunk of that wall, so. Okay. Yep, next chunk of the wall is gone, so let's go ahead and assign people. Okay, let's have her go get food. Let's have her go get food.
God will protect me in this task.
Let's have him... Ooh, it won't let me get that. Won't let me get that. What is he doing? Fidgety. He's starting to get worried. I need to talk to Jacques then. Let me put them... I wonder what's going on with him. No. Let me zoom in my map. Sometimes it's really hard to get them to connect to a node.
Consider it done.
Don't order me around, laddie.
So, okay. So let me go talk to this guy because he's getting fidgety. A lot of them are. So let's talk to him and see what's going on. How are you? Hey, bud, you got anything to eat? What's your story, son? How are you doing? You got anything to eat? He asked. And down here are your options for talking to them. So you say, what's your story? Tell me about yourself. I came here with my brother Fionn. We were raised in Belfast, and we've been working in the mines ever since. It's where I met Cammy. Lord, I love her. Ask about best friend. Bud, I'll answer your questions, but you gotta let me eat after. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just say never mind. I'm gonna say goodbye. And then I'm gonna have him eat.
I'll take care of it.
And her, I'm gonna move. Where can I send these people? Oh wow, they all kind of came due at the same time. Have some scavenging.
God will protect me in this
Okay.
task.
Got it. And honestly, this is partly. What is back? Oh, what is back there? Is that more food? Oh no, that's an explorer. And you explore just by going into the room, but they can be assigned to explore.
Don't order me around, laddie.
Now, this one, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple people back on there.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, so you can see we have nine wood chunks and 20 stone. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of crafting to try to get more pickaxes, because there are places around here where you can shore up some of the cave-ins so that they don't cave in again. You can clear like we're doing. So there's, I haven't found the extent of the crafting. I'm just excited to, there's crafting in the game. I'm a crafter. I love crafting. Okay, let's make some torches so that when we send people out, they feel more comfortable. And you can see over here, this is where the pickaxe icon would be. This is the torch icon. Since it's in pre-alpha, it's not surprising that there are some graphical bugs. So I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more torches. Or makeshift pickaxes, I'm sorry. And if you notice, the clock is just tick, tick, ticking away. Let me make one more so that we can get some more people working on that wall. I believe, I haven't tested this theory, but I believe that going out this way, where these are digging at the pit with the pickaxe, is the way out. So I'm hoping. So let me go back here and get some more people on the wall. Because while they're digging at the wall, I can go ahead and
God will protect me in this task.
be going looking for things. I like having my map up so that I can kind of walk myself through the rooms. Oh, what is he doing? He's pretty messed up that way, huh? So right now we're in this room. And sometimes I put my cursor actually on the room I'm going to, or I'm headed to, so that I don't forget where I'm going, because I have done that in dungeons in every game that I've played. So, oh wow, that's a real tight fit right there. Well, I guess it would be kind of a tight fit if there was a cave in, huh? You think? Use your brain. Okay. Let's see what's back here. Is there anything back here? Okay. It looks like it would curve back here, but it's blocked off. Yep, that's blocked off. Because if you go into a room and there's other places you can go, it'll populate the map. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here and at least grab the pickaxe. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. So I'm in this hallway right here. I don't know what I would do if I were in this situation, I think it would be really tough because I'm a person that I really like to see the sun, and to not see the sun would kind of be crushing to me. I don't know. It'd just be, I would have to figure out a way to deal with it, but it would be really, oh, I didn't torch that torch. It would be really hard, honestly. Oh, there it is. Did you see it? Oh, I almost missed it. I kind of just flaked into the corner. So, let me see. Okay. And so you see once we got to this room, the big question mark disappeared. But I'm going to go down here and see what's in this chest over here. Oh, there it is. I want to say that's the food. But I can't rightly say on it for 100%. Because it just says retrieval. You'll see you have to run through these pits, or this like rock. These are the cave-ins. Graphically, I think the game is really cool considering everything that they've endeavored to do. I like how the terrain changes. Let me see. Okay, there's nothing in this room. I like how the terrain changes and that it's true to, you know, what would be there if a collapse did happen. So, I'm going to go ahead back out so that I can, you know what, I may swing through here. I may swing through there just to be able to map it out, and so I don't have to send someone through here. Unless I missed that little room. I may have. Let me see. Okay, I think this is the way down to that room. I know, and one of the things about clicking on the torches is the torches are a pretty tight hit. You know, you have to click on the torch and it'll turn white, so it'll indicate, okay, yep, this is this room, because these are what people actually get to scavenge. So, and I don't know why, because I've tried. Like, I'll run up to one and I can't scavenge it. Maybe it's something you have to have them do. So, let me see. Oh, yep. Okay. So, the only thing left in here is this. I'll send someone out to get that. The other thing you can't do is you can't send them on, as far as I know. I haven't found a way to be able to send them on longer, quote-unquote, missions. I want to map out, see if this little tunnel right here is a dead end. It doesn't look like it, does it? Well, maybe. Yep, it is. So that's a little dead end as well. Okay. But lighting this stuff up, I think, will help the miners so that they don't have too hard of a time finding stuff. So again, we're going to go to the dead end, check over here, make sure it's not a fake dead end for me again. Okay. There we go. But I really enjoy playing this game. It makes you think. So far, I'm really enjoying my time with it. Sorry, I was concentrating on figuring out where I was. I wasn't pulling my cursor along. So, okay. Having shown you kind of the... You see how he's getting fidgety over here? Oh no, he's axing at something. Is that a glitch? Name's Sammy Black. He's well rested. He's fairly anxious. He's really afraid. So I'm going to try to figure out what's going on with him. Hello, Mr. Bud. I have some questions about Jack. What do you know about Jack? He talks all weird and stuff. I don't even know what he's saying half the time. He says it's French, but that's all the ways in Europe land, and he says he's Canadian. Maybe he's just messing with me. Okay. So, what's your story? Tell me about yourself. I don't know. I've been lots of places. Could never remember the names, though. Not even the first place. There were lots and lots of trees and water and mud and bugs and stuff, at least near the town. I liked it, even if it was icky. And there were mosquitoes everywhere. It was all quiet-like, even with the buzzing. How are you doing, Sammy? I'm okay, I guess. So that's how you talk with them and interact with them. These are the beds that they have. So, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end this, but I want to kind of let you know what sum up what I feel about the game. I think it's a really interesting game. I think it's exciting. It really gets you thinking, makes you focus on needs. What kind of needs do your miners have? Finding the rest of your miners, because there were 23 miners lost down here. How do you manage all of these people at the same time? So there's a lot of things you actually got to pay attention to. I'm going to put them all right here for right now while I finish talking. And it's interesting looking at the conditions, looking at, there's physical traits and mental traits that'll come up, hopefully. I think it's a good start. Oh, you have your little day counter up here. I just noticed that. But let me know what you think. I'm excited for it. I think it'll be a really good game once it's all fleshed out. And if you want me to show more, just let me know. So with that, I'm Shaylin with 8-Bit Co-op, and this is Dwindle. And I hope to see you back next time.